My dad's fishing trips were a lie, and I was the one who exposed him. Growing up, my dad wasn't a complicated man. Every other weekend, like clockwork, he'd pack his old tackle box, grab a cooler full of cheap beer, and tell us, "I'm off to the lake, don't wait up." It was practically a family tradition. Dad's fishing trips. My mom would roll her eyes, I'd shrug, and we all moved on like it was normal. But something always felt. He never brought home fish. Not once. Not even a fish story. His truck didn't smell like bait. He didn't own a boat. And the cooler, always full when he left. Still full when he came back. For a guy who loved fishing, he never seemed remotely interested in actual fish. Still, I never questioned it. Until the weekend, everything unraveled. It started with my mom falling sick. Really sick. I came home from college to help around the house. And Dad, he still insisted on going to his fishing trip. That rubbed me wrong. Who leaves their sick wife to go cast lines in the middle of nowhere? So I followed him. I borrowed my cousin's car and trailed him through the back roads. And where did he end up? Not by any lake, not by any cabin, but at a nice little house in the suburbs. I parked across the street and watched as he walked up the porch steps, smiling. He rang the doorbell, and a woman about his age opened the door. They hugged. She kissed him. Then two kids came running out, calling him daddy. My stomach dropped. He didn't see. I didn't confront him. I drove home with hands shaking and rage boiling. At first, I told myself I needed proof, real proof. So I did what any tech-savvy kid does. I dug Facebook, email, old receipts. I even hacked his cloud photos. Turns out, my dad didn't have a second life. He had an entire second family. The fishing trips, they were his weekends with. He'd been living two lives for over a decade. One with us, one with her. Two mortgages, two birthday calendars, two lies stacked on top of each other like a house of cards waiting to collapse. And I was the one who kicked it down. I printed every screenshot, every photo, every overlapping receipt. I showed them to my mom. Her face didn't twist in horror. It went numb, like she'd suspected, but never had the heart to confirm. She left the next day, took only what she needed, filed for divorce in silence. Me? I sent one envelope to his second home, anonymous. Inside, a copy of his wedding certificate with my mom, and a sticky note that said ask him about his fishing license. Dad came home to find an empty house and two lives collapsing at once. Last I heard, both women left him. He tried reaching out. I never answered, because the man who taught me to cast a line turned out to be the biggest fraud I've ever met, and the only thing he ever caught was himself.